When we speak about define, in original DMAIC process based on Lean and Lean Six Sigma, it's defining the customer needs. In EGLA approach, we speak about defining the needs of stakeholders and environment. So as you see, it's much wider way of thinking the development. It does include the customers, but it also takes into consideration a lot wider picture. So that is the way we really have to focus on the things. When we then go further, there are different things related also to human behavior, like how ready people are to change. What are the supervisory behaviors? What are the values of the management? How the sales functions really work and how they cooperate with different functions of the organization. How the teams are built, how they function, and also, are we ready for the learning organization?
Define phase is the first actual project development phase, and many things you have already done in the previous sections are parts of the define phase in normal project assignment. Let's start with a small exercise first. Think about some organization or company you know, and think what type of problems do you or the company you know typically have when trying to solve problems. Stop this video here, take about 10 minutes to think about and write down your answers. When you have written down your answers, continue this video. So, welcome back. Think again your answers. Were you 100% honest for yourself? Not trying to make things look nicer in your answers? Did you consider all the standpoints? Also from sustainability and circular economy points of view, thinking about the whole green lean picture. During this course, you will see things honestly and from multiple standpoints, from different angles. So how are problems normally solved? These might be quite familiar to you. Jumping to solutions, happening very often. First fix that we will find out and figure out will do. We try to solve symptoms, i.e. the things that we see first, without thinking what is causing them. Many times it's based on opinions or best guesses. The ones with loudest voice get their ways and things through. Typically there is very little data to back up solutions. And if the data is there, it's not accurate or it's not reliable. In many companies, the leaders, managers think that we can always do it again, but they don't give enough time to solve the problem. That would save this extra time and lost time. Sometimes we solve the wrong problems. We don't generate new or creative solutions. We try to use same solutions to same problems, like thinking that the same medicine helps in all illnesses. And so on. You can probably find many other things as well. Look at these answers compared to your list. Did you find the same? And now when you think about, for example, this creative solutions, new solutions, how well they are related to the future needs, like sustainability or something that is related to where the customers want you to be in the future. In Green Lean model, on the bottom you will see the official DMAIC, and in the green arrow you see how the Green Lean defines it. So as you see, in normal defined you have customer needs, and in Green Lean versions the needs of stakeholders and environment, which is more modern approach to the same thing. So when you really think about it, first thing we probably see is a lot of difficulties and messes. Russell Ackoff developed two categories in problem continuum, and these are very well describing the first meaning of the defined phase. Typically, we have something that's unbounded, unclear, that looks like a mess. There's no clear time scale. We don't know the priorities. We don't know the implications. We don't really know what is related to context. It's different variables, a lot of people involved, a lot of processes involved. We really don't know where we should be, what we should do, and really don't know what is the problem, actually. So difficulty can be classified as bounded. And when we look at the difficulty, you see that there is much more descriptions like limited timescale, clear priorities, limited application it affects to. It can be treated as separate thing or separate things. There is limited number of people and processes involved. We do know what needs to be known, and probably also, at least in a basic level, what needs to be done. So we know what type of problem it is. Basically, these two pictures show what the defined stage of Lean Six Sigma is about. It's transforming messes into difficulties which we can work with. There's 9 steps in defined stage. First one is to make problem statement. Second one is to scope the project. Third one is to put objectives and goals for the project. Fourth, construct a team. Fifth, think about the customers and other stakeholders that are somehow affected by the project. 6, to make the actual project planning. 7, to think about the risk management. And then the management parts like project folder and how to launch the project are the last 2 steps. This is how you should think and see this phase. This is the foundation for your whole project. Project Charter that you already get introduced in the previous chapters, in previous sectors, is the tool to use to really get well thought out defined phase done. It is following the DMAIC, and in our version there is also points for sustainability, circular economy, and so on. You can't find it in the previous sectors in additional tools and materials. Basically, it looks like this.